Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back to Tekkit. Apologies for the fast that was my previous video. YouTube refused to render it, not load it correctly. Hopefully I've fixed it now by taking it completely offline and back online again. But we are back on the moon, and we are back ready trying to deal with this crazy oxygen setup. But as you can see, the quarry has already finished. So I think what we'll start this episode is seeing what cool stuff we collected, if any. So I don't really know. Oh, for flip's sake! Off you go. Get out of it. Where do you even come from? I put some lights down to try and stop you getting me. You got me anyway. Let's see what we've got. So, moon turf, stone, very small amount of copper ore, very small amount of tin ore, lots of cobblestone. Why is there cobblestone? Oh, there's stone at the bottom, is there? Nothing massively exciting down here though, is there? I've been looking into a few of the things associated with this oxygenness, and one of the key things that I'm going to need to do is find some meteorites, because I need to get some meteoric iron or something to make some cool equipment. But I have worked out what I was doing wrong, so I can show you how to get an oxygen bubble all set up. So we need to get my oxygen collector, and we'll plonk the oxygen collector as close to this tree as possible. Oh, go away, zombie! Stand under this tree, then I can't get launched into space. So the oxygen collector will collect oxygen from leaves, so that even means you can take like oak leaves like you've captured and sort of throw them down, and it will absorb oxygen from them. So the more leaves it has access to, the more oxygen it will get. Then we take this oxygen and we get our bubble distributor, and then we remember how we do this, which I've already forgotten. There we go, put it back. Unfortunately, how do we do this? How did I do this? I literally did this offline a minute ago. And now I've lost it. There it is. Okay, so the stupid thing is the input for the oxygen bubble distributor is on the other side, like that. And it's as simple as that. And now, based on the amount of oxygen this receives, depends on how big this bubble will be. So one collector that's producing a certain amount, like this is not going to be able to really fill up what's the word I'm looking for? It's not really going to be able to fill a massive bubble. But as you can see, if I stand out here and take my hat off and my helmet off, I get told I'm going to die. If I step inside here, I'm fine. Although it's supposed to be messing with the lights. There we go. Messing with the lights, having taken my my hat off. So I'm assuming having this doesn't affect my oxygen tanks, which means I can then logically use the oxygen compressor to refill my tank. So I can now be self-sufficient at staying on the moon. This is what happens with the leaves. So when the oxygen is absorbed from the leaves by the collector, the leaves do decay, but the wiki says they will grow back. So there's no negative effect. But obviously having multiple oxygen collectors, what I'm thinking is it'll be logical to perhaps have a bit of a farm of trees around here, and then have a couple of oxygen collectors feeding oxygen into the house, which apparently have a creeper inside. 2 creepers inside. Get out of my house. Ah. If I have to feed in a couple of... That's where I come from. So feed in a couple of oxygen collectors means I could get my maximum distribution, because you can see I've only got just over a third from this one, which is kicking out as best it can in this position. But an oxygen collector in the middle of a nice forest of trees, a couple of them will give me plenty of oxygen, which means I can put together a nice big bubble and maybe encase my entire house in a bubble. I can also seal my house. So the resealable oxygen pipes I use to seal airtight buildings, and then you can, with the airtight building, simply effectively pass yourself, what's the word I'm looking for? My brain's not functioning today. You can pass yourself through and have an entirely oxygen enriched environment like inside, so you could build a base. So that'd be pretty cool. When I work that out, that'd be excellent. I'm looking forward to having a really comprehensive online sort of on the moon base, which I can walk around in entirely self-sufficient, no worries. So that's the oxygen bubble generator and the oxygen collector all sorted out, giving me a safe zone on the moon and the ability to continuously refresh my canisters. But as far as the purpose for this episode goes, I don't really know what the best thing to do is. I don't really want to spend too much time just showing you the building process of the forest, because everyone knows how to plant trees. I'm not really surprised with you for that one. So what I think I want to do is I want to set up a waypoint so that I don't get lost, because this is my way home. Although I do have a linking book, I think. Just double check, which I could use to get home, wherever I am. Aha, I do. So regardless of whether or not I get lost, but basically I want to go and adventure on the moon and see if I can find some meteorites. Now, from what I've seen, meteorites just spawn randomly, sort of on the surface, and occasionally we might find, like we did when I first came to the moon, find one of those dungeons. Oh, there's a moon village over here. Can we talk to the moon villagers? Hello, moon villager. No, you have nothing to offer me. Your moon house is a bit weird looking. You have glass on your moon house. Wow, this is quite a comprehensive moon village. You're quite well stocked and well populated. Whoa! Moon villagers, I'm here to help you. What are you doing? Why do you have so many zombies inside your house? Do you live in peace with the monsters? Is that what you're telling me? That's crazy. Okay. I'm guessing we just kind of stroll around the moon's surface almost entirely at random until we find either a crazy underground sort of cave system or a sort of fallen meteorite. I don't know if they actually fall. I'm assuming they fall. See, what's that? A single block on the surface over there. That's the sort of thing I've got to look out for. Oh no, it's not quite a single block. Here we go. Ooh, hello, a chest. Yeah, raw meteorite iron is what we want. Now that's interesting, because that appears to be a stacked bucket of water, but you can't do that. So we found another one of these things, which, if I remember rightly, is effectively just a maze to get you through to some sort of boss fight. We like a boss fight. Although, let's grab the old blundery bus and see what this does. Oh! Oh, you're not going to be happy with this. It threw me into the wall. So effectively cheated me out of beating him by throwing me into the wall. Give me the key. Small amount of XP. There's a zombie in here as well. Hello, zombie. Why do moon zombies have so much health? I have one dungeon key somewhere. Ooh, I have a tier 2 rocket schematic, which is coming soon. And I also have 2 light oxygen tanks, which is going to be very handy. So I can put some extra oxygen into extra places. So what are we not going to need? Not going to need the oxygen tanks for now. I'm going to need 3 buckets of water. Not going to need 2 empty buckets. Not going to need my 64 bricks. Not going to need the NASA schematic. Or my pipe. Or my oxygen pipe. Or my redstone cable. That'll do. Cool. But we did only find this particularly useful. Here we are. Need to indicate in some way how that we've been to this one. So let's just quickly bridge like right across it like this. So that means I've been there, done that. Bought a t-shirt. Where's my way home? There it is. So let's go off in this sort of parallel direction. See if we can find a meteorite. What's quickest, running on the moon or jumping on the moon? I'd really quite like to find a meteorite. Because I don't think I've found one before. Or I might be wrong. What is over here? Nothing exciting. This appears to be an interestingly shaped crater with no meteorite. Come on, give me a meteorite somewhere. A dimensional door, which pretty much exclusively tends to kill me. I am getting better at dealing with dimensional doors. Oh, I'm back here again. Same village, different village? I don't really have any way of telling, I guess. Nothing special about the villages, is there? Except that they appear to be having problems growing plant life on an environment where there's no oxygen. What is this? Why is it glowing in here? No reason for it to be glowing. It just glows. The moon, in the inside of the moon, glows. For no obvious or apparent reason. Just to cause massive confusion and concern. Still going this way, in parallel to my home. Another hole. question is, have we been down here? I guess not. Let's get the blunderbuss ready then. What? Why did that guy take 3 shots? Oh, you've thrown me in the wall again. Don't really... He's just thrown me through the wall. But that's not my fault. I'm not supposed to do that information game. You're a bad guy just throwing me through the wall. Excellent. Now I'm going to have to spend the next, like, billion years digging my way out, straight up. There we go. Can't even work out where the hole was. There it is. Right, Mr. Numpty Head. Stupid. I need to carry a normal sword, even if it's just so I can get rid of the bloody spider webs. So the impervious damage brick stuff. Really unsure why it takes so long to kill that person. Thank you for that. Where's the chest of interesting things? Partially filled oil canister, an empty liquid canister, and a tier 2 rocket schematic. Well, that's not really that impressive. Well, there's 2 moon-based dungeons found so far. It's quite good, it's quite successful. Problem is, I'm not looking for a moon-based dungeon, am I? I'm looking for a bloody meteorite. That's what I want. That's the adventure I'm here for. I have a feeling that the grand scheme of things, these dungeons aren't quite as difficult as they probably should be. I feel like there's probably some development to come on these. Any meteorite in here? Any meteorite? No? So I'm 600 meters away from home, which is quite far to be fair. I think we will we'll have a look at taking a bit of a sort of indirect route home. Still looking for a surface meteorite. Come on game, render me one in. Load one in just now. Let me have one. You know what I want? Lol. Should we go in here? Oh, I guess the answer is yes. That was a bit of a mess up on my part. Now, from previous experience, don't mess with these, because all it does is tend to explode you. And then as soon as you start to see those things, that means you're going to get sucked into the get rid of that. Get lost. Go away. Die. As soon as you start to see those like sparkly things, that means that you've been spotted by an eye, and it's going to zap you to limbo. So yeah, no, that wasn't a fun one. Which I'm not surprised, because there's very little of the dimensional doors world that is fun. Mostly, it's a big old pain in the ass. We've got another one here. So we should have a quick play in here. See what we find. Oh, it's a one with some free stuff. Free stuff. Bucket. Gunpowder. Efficiency 2 not worth it. Cocoa beans is always nice. The cat disc is like the most common disc in the world. More buckets. More cocoa beans. More buckets. Aqua Infinity don't care about. And finally, sharpness 1 don't care about. And that's not the best ever. Let's see what colour door we've got in here. Down one more level. Ooh, we got a gateway. There's billions of no options in there. So we could get lost, very happily lost, in all of these different worlds, so we won't. We will say thank you very much, but today is not going to be a dimensional door death day. Don't want to lose all my stuff. Okay, so which way's home? This way's home. Let's get our jog on. Ooh, another dimensional door. Oh, a dimensional door right next to my house. Why are people not dying by one-hit kills on the moon? What are you made of, you lucky bastard? Blunderbuss is definitely the one-hit kill weapon of choice. I have to see if I can repair it easily. Oh, no dimensional door there. We've got quite a few dimensional doors just around where we are. What the crap is this? What is... what? What? Why are these now on the ground? Weird. Weird. We are home. We are finished. We are good. Oh, for flip's sake. I think what I want to look at next is modular force fields. I want a force field on the moon that keeps me safe. Going home. Screw you guys. I'm going home. So we can dump quite a lot of crap into here. Take that for now. All of this is going to be stuff we can just throw into here. Take the moonstone back to the moon with us. Don't know why I picked up 8 mushrooms. And it's starting to rain. But we had a lovely adventure on the moon. The moon base part 2 is really not the moon base part 2, because I just built the oxygen attention and then went moon base adventuring part 2. So we might have moon base adventure. We'll come back to the moon base when I've built a few more of the bits and bobs and worked it out offline. And yeah, good stuff. Well, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now, guys.